We want to remind you that you do not need to buy a new HD TV to receive digital television signals. Your TV only needs to have a digital tuner. High definition is one kind of DTV and does provide the clearest quality picture and sound, but any digital TV will let you watch television after the DTV transition. It will also get you the additional multicast programming and better picture quality. Now, if you don't have a television with a digital tuner, you have two choices. You can buy a digital television. Fortunately, it won't take a big bite out of your budget. The prices of digital TVs have declined over time, so that some are now available for under $200. And if you don't want to purchase a new television with a digital tuner, there is a second choice that will allow you to still use the television you already have, and it costs even less money. All you will need is this little box. This is a digital to analog converter box. With a digital to analog converter box, you'll still be able to watch free over-the-air television through rabbit ears or rooftop antennas without having to buy a new TV or subscribe to a TV service like cable or satellite. So, for a one-time purchase of this easy-to-install converter box, you can keep using the television you already have, and you will even receive more television shows. To assist consumers who need to purchase a digital to analog converter box, Congress set up a program for distributing up to 2 $40 coupons to each U.S. household to be used toward the purchase of 2 digital to analog converter boxes. The estimated cost of these boxes is $40 to $70. To apply for your coupon or coupons, you can go online at www.dtv2009.gov. Let's take a quick look at the website and you'll see how easy it is to apply. If you prefer to apply by phone, or if you have questions, you can always call the Coupon Program 24-hour hotline. Please remember, you'll need to get a converter box for each analog TV that receives over-the-air signals. And you don't need to worry about your videos and DVDs. You won't need a converter box to watch videotapes or DVDs. Camcorders and video games will also work with analog and digital TVs, so you won't need to replace any of this equipment. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground, so let's review a few steps to be sure that you're ready for the transition to digital broadcasting. First, check your home television setup, keeping in mind how each individual television is set up. Is your TV hooked up to a cable or satellite connection? Or do you receive your signal over the air by an antenna? If you have cable or satellite, you are probably fine, but you may want to check with your provider to be sure. For those with televisions that receive their signal over the air by antenna, what you need to do depends on your television. If you have a television with a digital tuner, you do not need to do anything else. You will be able to receive TV shows after the DTV transition. If you have a television with an analog tuner, and you do not subscribe to cable or satellite, then you will need a digital to analog converter box. In that case, you can apply for your coupon either online, through the mail, or over the telephone. As a reminder, here's the website and phone number. Okay, we've discussed the when, why, how, and what you may need to do. Now, let's take a moment and turn to closed captioning. The Federal Communications Commission wants to ensure that you will be able to receive and view closed captioning on digital television programming. If you have difficulties viewing closed captions on DTV programming, including HDTV, received from your cable company or satellite television provider, you should check the information guides on closed captioning that have been provided by your cable or satellite company. You may also need to ensure that the captioning function on your set-top box and digital television are properly turned on. If you are still unable to view closed captions on DTV programming, you should contact your cable company or satellite television provider for assistance. If your provider is unable to help, you can contact the FCC's Consumer Center at the phone number now being displayed. If you are using a digital to analog converter box with an analog TV set and cannot see any captions, you should contact the manufacturer of the converter box. If you turn on the digital to analog converter box and see a double row of overlapping captions, it may mean you are seeing captions through both your TV and your digital to analog converter box. You should turn off the closed captioning function either on your television or on the converter box. If you are able to get captions when you tune to one station but not another, most likely this is not a problem with your converter box. You should contact the television station airing the program that does not have captions. In addition to passing through closed caption signals, many converter boxes also include the ability to take over the captioning role that the tuner plays in your analog television set. To determine whether your converter box is equipped to generate captions in this way, you should refer to the user manual that came with the converter box. If your converter box is equipped to generate captions in this way, then follow the instructions that came with the converter box to turn the captioning feature on or off via your converter box or converter box remote control. When you access the closed captions in this way, you also will be able to change the way your digital captions look. The converter box will come with instructions on how to change the caption size, font, caption color, background color, and opacity. This ability to adjust your captions is something you cannot do now with an analog television and analog captions. This brief overview has given you information about the transition from analog to digital TV, why this is happening, and what you may need to do to enjoy this new technology. The information provided here should also make sure you are prepared for the digital broadcasting transition when most analog broadcasting concludes on February 17, 2009. If you still have questions or simply would like to gather more information and knowledge about DTV and the digital transition, please contact us or review our website. On behalf of the Federal Communications Commission, thanks for watching.